The Office of the Prosecutor today asked the Sandigan Bayan 5th Division to allow former Makati City Vice Mayor Ernesto Mercado to testify against Elenita Binay. Binay's lawyers opposed this on the grounds that Mercado was not listed among the prosecution witnesses in the pre-trial order submitted to the court in 2013. State prosecutors argued that Mercado only started giving his testimonies against the Binays last year and that he knows very well the audit report regarding the anomalies involving Elenita Binay. Elenita Binay is facing graft and malversation cases in connection with the alleged overpriced purchase of hospital beds and medical supplies for Ospital ng Makati or OSMAC in 2000 to 2001 when she was still city mayor. A constitution expert says that amending the constitution so that the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law or BBL can avoid legal challenge in the future is not a good idea. Victor Cosare will tell us why.
A former member of the 1986 Constitutional Commission who crafted the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines is not open to the idea of amending the Constitution to accommodate the Bangsamoro Basic Law or BBL. Attorney Christian Monsod said it is already provided in the 1987 Constitution that an autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao shall be created, so there is no need to create a constitutional convention and conduct a plebiscite for the BBL. Monsod also pointed out that provisions in the BBL are based on the Constitution and it does not contain elements that violate our sovereignty.
And when they talk about 57 or 58 provisions of the Bangsamoro that are too many, they should review. Many of these powers are merely unbundling of certain things in the Constitution. For example, economic development.
Monsod said the contested provisions of the proposed law can be refined or reworded by Congress, and should there still be doubts on some of its elements after it is passed into law, the Supreme Court can decide on its constitutionality, being the final arbiter. Monsod fears that if the BBL is not passed, it will greatly impact on the image of our country in the international community, who is monitoring the progress of the peace process with the MILF.
The eyes of the world are on us, whether we are going to go through this peace process and achieve peace. And so far, they say we're doing a good job.
Meanwhile, MILF Chief Negotiator Mohagar Iqbal said they are confident that the BBL will be passed into law despite gaining plenty of criticisms. Iqbal emphasized that the MILF is in favor of improving or enhancing the proposed law, but a diluted or watered-down version of it would be useless because it will not solve the grievances of the Bangsamoro people. Iqbal stressed that non-passage of the BBL will have a negative impact.
If BBL is not passed, first, the MILF will eventually weaken and those espousing for radical agenda will become stronger because they have proved that the MILF wrong in pursuing the path of peace.
To date, the Bangsamoro bill is already in the first reading at the House plenary but is still at the committee level in the Senate. Victor Cosare reporting for Y News.